Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, and the entire gender spectrum, nailed it. I want to talk to you about Anne Mary. Anne Mary was a devised theater piece at the College of William and Mary. I was cast as the rude puppet and Wicked Wicker, as his friends call him, and it was just a blast. I mean, granted, I got to play the bad guys, but it was just an incredible experience to get to work with a bunch of people whose ways of thinking are different than my own, as well as 4 faculty members, our directors, who are just completely brilliant and really led us in the right direction to make sure the show is the best that it could be. And I just wanted to talk for a second about the experience as a whole, as well as my experience. The experience as a whole was scary. You know, we walked into class day one, and we're told we have like less than 3 months to get this production written and performed and cast and everything. And that was super daunting, but you know, we had some really awesome thinkers, and we just put our minds together and threw a bunch of ideas at a wall, and we saw what stuck, and then we ran with it. You know, we had a few really good ideas that developed into a whole hour-and-a-half long show, and I think that is incredible. Now to talk about my personal experience playing the bad guys, which I like. Wicked Wicker is, or his name is Wicker, but we call him Wicked Wicker. He's a really brooding, scary, I'm assuming smelly, I like to think he was smelly, dude that kind of just, you know, hangs around and bothers people and gives everybody grief. Specifically Martha Barksdale, one of the first co-eds, and her mans, Robert Reeves. But the character I would like to talk about more so is the rude puppet, who is supposed to voice misogyny and racism. And you're probably thinking, why do you want to talk about him? Like, why did you want to play him? And it was more so just the mindset of thinking, all right, this guy's a character. We all know somebody who's like that. And like it or not, that kind of person plays a part in this piece. And I was really excited to do that, to accept that challenge. And also, I've never been a puppeteer, and that was a super cool experience working with Mark Lerman. Shout out to Mark Lerman, um, learning to do that. And so I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed to have been a part of this experience. And I would recommend to anyone, if you ever get to work with any of these people, shout out to Claire Pammett, Elizabeth Wiley, Joan Gavalier, and Mark Lerman. Sorry, those were names that I should know better. I just usually call them by their first names. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to work with them, please do. They're incredible. They're brilliant. They know what they're talking about, and they really know how to make you think. And I hope that everybody who's listening to this got an opportunity to see Anne Mary. And if you didn't, reach out to me and I'll show you a video of it because I recorded it. Because it's incredible. It's awesome. Again, big shout outs to everybody, especially Olivia, who was one of the devisers, and her friend. They were both the dramaturgists for the show. That means they researched everything because it was historical as well as fictional. You know, we merged the two to make it a theatrical experience. They did all the research and they archived all the information so that we could go off of it. Anyway, this is like a minute longer than it should be, but I just wanted to shout out to everybody, talk about the experience, and say that if you didn't see Anne Mary, what were you doing, honestly? Anyway, love you. Bye.